It's Tuesday, November 19th. You're listening to your Florida Daily. I'm Katrina Scales. We're getting a better idea of what will come next with one of Florida's U.S. Senate seats if Marco Rubio becomes the next Secretary of State. In a post on social media, Governor DeSantis says he's already received strong interest from several possible candidates and that a selection will likely be announced by the beginning of January. DeSantis says whoever he picks will, quote, help President Trump deliver on his election mandate. The House Ethics Committee is reportedly set to meet on Wednesday as it faces growing pressure to release a potentially damaging report about President-elect Trump's pick for Attorney General Matt Gaetz. The lawyer says one of the women who testified said she saw Gaetz having a sexual encounter with her friend, who was 17 at the time, at a house party in Orlando. That attorney, Joel Leppard, told CBS News yesterday two of his clients told the House Ethics Committee they were paid to have sex with Gaetz at that party back in 2017. Gaetz resigned from Congress last week after he was chosen by Trump to serve as his attorney general. That resignation paused the release of a House ethics report on Gaetz. Now those members are under pressure to make the report public before the Senate votes on Gaetz's confirmation.
My clients want to know that this happened and it's real. They didn't vote in the last two elections. They don't care one way or another. But they do want the public to know that they're not lying. This actually did happen, and the American people would know, and they could decide if that's the person they want to be the next Attorney General of the United States.
There hasn't been any new comment from Gaetz or his team, but in the past, he's strongly denied any wrongdoing and claims all of this is just politically motivated. It's important to note the Justice Department also investigated Gaetz, but last year announced it would not be bringing forth any charges. And the holidays are right around the corner, and AAA is predicting a record number of travelers this year. 71.7 million. That's how many people are expected to drive to their Thanksgiving destination next week. Meanwhile, leaders at Florida's busiest airport say they're ready for the extra volume of passengers, including a big increase in parking. Here's Kevin Tebow, the CEO of the Greater Orlando Aviation Authority.
We added almost 850 parking spaces next to the train station. And in addition, we have an overflow lot that has about 1,200 spaces.
Data from Intrix shows the worst times to travel by car over the Thanksgiving holiday are next Tuesday and Wednesday afternoon. The best time? Thanksgiving Day. Find these top stories along with breaking news, weather, and traffic all day on clickorlando.com. And now, a completely random Florida fact. You have the right to have a lawyer with you during questioning. If you cannot afford a lawyer, you'll be appointed one. A Florida man is to thank for that last bit of the Miranda warning. Clarence Earl Gideon, a poor former convict, was accused in a Florida state court of felony breaking and entering. While in prison, Gideon studied the American legal system and appealed his case to the U.S. Supreme Court, resulting in the landmark 1963 decision Gideon v. Wainwright, which holds that a criminal defendant who cannot afford to hire a lawyer must be provided one at no cost. Gideon was later retried by the state, and with the help of a court-appointed lawyer, Gideon was acquitted. About 2,000 convicted persons in Florida alone were freed as a result of the Gideon decision. Your Florida Daily is produced by News 6 WKMG in Orlando. I'm Katrina Scales. Subscribe for new episodes wherever you like to listen.